Are we ready?
Yep. We are ready for it. Call to order, board meeting, January 13th at 5:30. First, I'd like to ask for a moment of silence. Keep those in California and your thoughts. We had a Goshen warrior that was right on the edge of the evacuation zone. I was in touch with her, somebody I grew up with. Pretty scary thing to be out there. So, yes, everybody stand with the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Schenkel, you call the roll call.
Mr. West?
Here.
Mrs. Quirky?
Here.
Mrs. Paprocki?
Here.
Gray?
Here.
Mr. Rivera?
Here. I'd like to ask for a motion to approve the organizational agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Schenkel? Oh, any discussion? Sorry, any discussion? Mr. Schenkel, roll call, please.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mrs. Quirky?
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki?
Yes.
Mr. Rivera?
Yes.
Mrs. Gray?
Yes.
I'd like to call for nominations for president of the Board of Education for 2025.
I nominate Deborah Gray.
Second.
More nominations? If not, ask for a motion to close the nominations.
So
I'll second.
Any discussion? Mr. Schenkel, can you do a roll call to approve Deborah Gray as for board president?
Mrs. Quirky?
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki?
Yes.
Mr. Rivera?
Yes.
Mrs. Gray?
I abstain.
Mr. West?
I'd like to declare Deborah Gray as president of the Board of Education for 2025.
Just want to thank you guys. This past year was my first year, so learning to navigate this role, but I know at the conference and some different things I've done helped tremendously. So thanks for your confidence in me, and hopefully we have another great year.
Congratulations.
I'd
Thanks.
like to call for nomination for vice president for the Board of Education for 2025.
I'll nominate Bill Herrera.
let's keep it consistent.
I'll second.
Any more nominations? No more nominations. I'd like to ask for a motion.
So moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Mr. Schenkel, I'd like to ask for a roll call to approve Bill Herrera for board vice president,
Mrs.
Board of Education
Paprocki?
for 2025. Sorry.
Mrs. Paprocki?
Yes.
Mr. Rivera?
Same.
Mrs. Gray?
Yes.
Mr. West?
Yes.
Mrs. Quirky?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for your support. And I'd like to end the meeting over to Deborah because I'm wore out.
You did great. You did great.
So just moving on our agenda to appointments. I know we talk about this often. I'd just like to open it up initially for discussion and recommendation to see if people are interested in switching or would you like to stay as is? I know everybody's fairly new to these roles, so any interest in switching, or is everybody content? And this is for the audit, finance, facilities, CIP, community and staff public relations, and business advisory.
I'm good. I'm
I
okay.
think you guys all know what you're on, but if you forget, let me know.
Yeah, we have-
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you got a blank and you got a current, so
I'm happy with that.
I'm gonna use the blank to help us make sure we do what we need to do.
Yeah.
I'm fine as is.
Everybody's fine?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Just go ahead and say.
Do we have a motion to approve the appointments as is for our 2025 board appointments?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Schenkel, discussion? Mr. Schenkel, can you please call the roll?
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mrs. Gray,
Yes.
Mr. West,
Yep.
Mrs. Werke,
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, taking my notes. Moving on to our board appointments for our liaison roles. And same kind of consideration is, other than Bill's appointment, which is active, his 3-year Great Oaks liaison role, the others are open for change, or do people want to stay the same?
I'm okay. I'm all right with this, what I have.
Yeah.
I'm fine with legislators.
Yeah, I think, because at least for the, if possible for the full year, or, yes.
I think it's good to like get some consistency
Mhm.
along the way so
Build
that
those
we.
relationships.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so as part of our liaison roles, do we have a motion to approve the appointments to stay as is?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Mr. Schinkel, can you please call the roll?
Mrs. Gray,
Yes.
Mr. West,
Yes.
Mrs. Werke,
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera.
Yes.
All right, and unless otherwise stated, we just selected our school, appointment, and so would everybody like to say the same as well?
Yes.
All right. I'm actually recommending, and I don't know if you guys agree, would you guys prefer to vote on this every August, since it's a yearly thing? Like, it feels more like an academic
Yeah.
year
Yes.
than a calendar year.
It makes more sense. Yes.
Would you guys be
Oh, yeah, yeah, what,
in
yes, ma'am.
favor of that academic year?
Yeah, changing
So we
to-
just do this every August?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as we set that, the only time that you would switch that is when you have new
Is
board
we have a new
members.
board
So,
member.
because it allows you to either flop or replace, so.
Right.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
Now. Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so do we have a motion to approve the appointments as is for the remainder of the 24-25 academic year and revisit in August of 25?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
So, no, that's what we'll plan to stay there for,
Until August.
until August, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Another.
Mr. Schiffel, can you please call the roll?
Mr. West,
Yes.
Mrs. Werke,
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mrs. Gray.
Yes. Moving on to miscellaneous motions, we have a resolution to authorize superintendent to hire staff between board meetings. Do we have a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
And this is already on the books though, right?
Yeah.
We've already got this, we're just,
We have
For this
to
year.
approve
Just
it
every
every year, yeah.
works for me.
Just do all these stuff. So, as a consent,
Okay. I
and then we
have it
can
now,
discuss
so-
them each.
Okay. Any further discussion?
Are we doing A, B, and C right now, or and D?
Well,
Or are we just doing one at a time?
I was calling them one at a time. Is that all
That's
right?
up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna call these one at a time just because I had them out and
Yeah.
then, in the future. Mr. Shiko, can you please call the roll?
Or you guys can be fine if I just go like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do that way, I don't want to mess it up. Mr. West,
Yes.
Mrs. Werke,
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mrs. Gray.
Yes. We also have a resolution to authorize the superintendent to accept resignations and retirement between board meetings. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Mr. Shiko, can you please call the roll?
Mr. West,
Yes.
Mrs. Werke.
Yes.
Mrs. Paprocki,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes. Mrs. Gray.
Yes. Then C, we have a resolution to establish a board service fund. Do we have a motion for the resolution to authorize a establishment for a board service fund?
So moved.
Second.
Can
Discussion?
Yes. What is this exactly again?
This was, I think, the thing you asked about
Yeah,
this
that's what I
past
was,
summer.
okay, all right, just make it.
Yeah, so this is for any meetings off campus or any travel.
Okay, that's, okay.
Any venues or,
Yeah, thank you.
so it's $10,000 is what we've allotted to that in that board service fund.
And we actually already have this.
We've had it.
It's just it's something we vote on annually. Yep.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Mr. Schinkel, can you please call the roll?
Mr. West,
Yes.
Mrs. Werke,
Yes.
Mrs. Pepperrock,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera. Yes. Mrs. Gray.
Yes. All right, moving on. In front of you, you have the 2025 proposed Board of Education meeting dates. I will ask for a motion to set the second Monday of each month at 6:30 at Goshen High School Community Room as the date, time, and location for regular board meetings for the 2025 year, with the exception of, unless otherwise properly notified to the public, the April board meeting is adjusted because of spring break. There is the second June board meeting that is the financial meeting where we shut the books for the year. And then there's the August adjusted to the Thursday before the regular meeting because that's the one where we have open house. And we typically ask our teachers to attend, which is very difficult for them. So we'd like to make that adjustment in August. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
That Friday meeting in, for the financial, special fund, is that the AM meeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we need to put a time on that or just?
We'll put it when we announce it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
7 in the morning, yeah. Just,
Usually I try to, like at that June 9th meeting, we'll make sure the time is good with everybody for that morning. And if it doesn't happen, maybe we can adjust the time. You know,
And then we always
so-
publicly
Yeah.
announce
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I think the 6:30 meeting time, I like it better than this.
Yeah,
Then
it'll take a
7.
little while to get used to.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
It's nice, because some did get pretty late, especially if you have executive session or there's a lot to go on. And I know we have a lot of things we're working on this year, so we might have some long meetings, so I like 6:30.
Any other discussion? Mr. Schinkel, can you please call the roll?
Mr. West.
yes.
Mrs. Werke.
Yes.
Mrs. Pepperrock,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera. Yes. Mrs. Gray.
Yes. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Vice versa.
Do we have discussion? Mr. Schinkel, can you please call the roll?
Mr. West.
Yes.
Mrs. Werke.
Yes.
Mrs. Pepperrock,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera. Yes. Mrs. Gray.
Yes. Meeting adjourned at 5:49 PM.
There's